What if I told you that a common compound found in many healthy foods could be influencing your efforts in unexpected ways? I'm talking about oxalates. Now, you might be thinking another thing to worry about. I get it. That's why in a previous video, I discussed the full elimination diet, the gold standard for identifying food sensitivities that might be impacting your fertility. If you haven't watched that yet, I highly recommend checking it out after this video. The link is in the description. But let's face it, a complete elimination diet can be daunting, and I get that. So I'll let you test the waters out first by focusing on oxalates as a starting point. It's a manageable first step that could provide valuable insights into how your body responds to certain foods. So what exactly are oxalates? They're natural compounds found in many plant foods. Oxalates can be an issue for some people and not others due to different factors like genetics, which play a role. Some people are simply predisposed to having issues with oxalates. Gut health is crucial. A healthy gut microbiome can actually break down some oxalates. But if your gut health is compromised, you might absorb more oxalates than you should. Nutrient status matters as well. Deficiencies in certain minerals or vitamins like calcium or B6 can affect how your body handles oxalates. Kidney function is important too. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering out oxalates, so any kidney issues can lead to oxalate buildup. Overall health plays a part. Things like chronic inflammation, stress, or toxin exposure can impair your body's ability to process oxalates effectively. So as you can see, oxalate sensitivity isn't just about the foods you eat, it's about how your unique body processes them. That's why paying attention to how you feel after eating high oxalate foods can be so revealing. I want to emphasize that not everyone will have a problem with them. However, some people can be sensitive to oxalates, potentially impacting fertility. I had a client who had been trying to conceive for over 2 years. She was doing everything right. She exercised regularly, maintained a healthy weight, and even followed a diet she thought was super nutritious. But despite all her efforts, she still wasn't getting pregnant. Month after month without success was taking a toll on her mentally and emotionally. She was frustrated and confused because nothing was working. Her typical day looked like this: a spinach and berry smoothie for breakfast, a big salad with nuts for lunch, and a vegetable stir fry with tofu for dinner. Sounds healthy, right? But here's the twist. Her healthy diet was actually packed with high oxalate foods. Despite her commitment to clean eating, she was dealing with unexplained infertility. And on top of that, she was battling constant fatigue, frequent headaches, and intestinal distress. She was exhausted in every sense of the word. Her doctor couldn't pinpoint any clear reasons for her fertility struggles, which only added to her frustration. She felt lost, thinking she had tried everything. When she came to me, we took a closer look at her diet and discovered the high oxalate content. I suggested that she try an oxalate sensitivity test, which I'll share with you in a moment. She was hesitant at first. She had never heard of oxalates affecting fertility and wasn't sure if changing her diet again would make a difference. But after years of trying with no success, she was ready to give anything a chance. She eliminated high oxalate foods for 4 weeks. During that time, she started noticing improvements that took her by surprise. Her energy levels skyrocketed. The headaches she'd been struggling with for months completely disappeared. Even her intestinal distress stopped. For the first time in a long time, she felt like her body was truly healing. After the 4 weeks, she slowly reintroduced some of the high oxalate foods she used to eat. Almost immediately, the symptoms returned: the fatigue, the headaches, and the discomfort. It was a big wake-up call for her. She realized her body had been struggling to process oxalates all along. Now that she had this knowledge, she modified her diet. She reduced high oxalate foods, introduced more nutrient-dense, low oxalate options, and included some animal products for balance. It wasn't an overnight transformation, but within 6 months, along with other changes I recommended, her overall health had drastically improved. And then another 6 months after that, she conceived naturally. Her story is a powerful reminder that what we think is healthy might not always be what our body needs, especially when it comes to fertility. Her journey shows how tuning into your body, listening to its signals, and making small strategic adjustments can have a profound impact on your health and fertility. So how might high oxalate intake affect fertility? There are three main ways. First, Oxalates can bind to essential minerals like calcium and iron in your digestive tract, reducing their absorption. And we all know how crucial these nutrients are for fertility. Second, for some people, high oxalate intake can lead to inflammation. Chronic inflammation is like kryptonite for fertility. Third, excessive oxalate intake can affect kidney function in some cases. Healthy kidneys are vital for overall health, including reproductive health. Now the question is, what foods have oxalates? I'm glad you asked. You might be surprised to learn which foods contain oxalates. Here's a comprehensive list for you to take a screenshot of. Obviously, these are common foods that you might be eating every day, multiple times a day. I highly recommend you test your oxalate sensitivity, especially if you have any health concerns at all. Even if you're in tip-top health, it's still worth doing this exercise for your own knowledge. It's a simple 3-step process. The first step is to eliminate high oxalate foods for 2 to 4 weeks. 2 weeks is the bare minimum, with 4 weeks being ideal, so you give your body a real chance to clear out the existing oxalates. Be sure to pay attention to how you feel during this period and approach this time with curiosity rather than pressure. Remember, it's about exploring how your body responds, not about perfection. After you've eliminated the high oxalate foods for 2 to 4 weeks, the next step is to slowly reintroduce high oxalate foods one at a time. And those are the key words, one at a time. If you make more than one change, you won't know what's the cause if you get a reaction. So make sure you note down the food and any symptoms that arise in a food diary. Sometimes the symptoms can be delayed to as much as 2 to 3 days, maybe even longer. And so you want to make sure that you're writing down everything. Don't rush this part. Give yourself time and space to notice changes. Here's a template for a food diary. Feel free to take a screenshot if you need it. As you reintroduce the high oxalate foods, you want to observe your body's signals. Pay close attention to how your body responds when you reintroduce these foods. Look for signs like joint pain, digestive discomfort, fatigue, or any shifts in mood or energy levels. Trust your body's wisdom to guide you. Remember, patience is key here. It's easy to get frustrated or impatient, especially if you're eager for results. But by giving yourself the time and mental space to observe without judgment, you can gain valuable insights into how your unique body functions. The more attuned you are to your body, the more empowered you'll be to make decisions that truly support your motherhood journey. What should you look out for? Keep an eye on these potential symptoms: joint pain or muscle aches, digestive issues like bloating or constipation or even pain, fatigue or brain fog, kidney pain or urinary issues, skin problems such as rashes or acne, mood changes or anxiety. Now, here's an interesting point. Animal foods are naturally low in oxalates. This is why focusing on nutrient-dense animal products like grass-fed meats, organ meats, and wild-caught fish can be a great strategy. They provide essential nutrients for fertility without the oxalate concern. Remember, everyone's body is unique. What works for one person might not work for another. Being aware of oxalates is just one piece of the fertility puzzle, but it can be a really great starting point. If you experience unexpected symptoms during this oxalate test, it's worth considering to do the full elimination diet. Again, the link to that video is in the description. It provides a more comprehensive approach to identifying food sensitivities that might be impacting your health. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever considered the impact of oxalates on your fertility journey? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're ready to take your fertility journey to the next level, I've got 2 exciting opportunities to support you. First, download my free Fertility After 40 checklist. This comprehensive resource aligns with my holistic approach to fertility coaching, covering physical health, emotional and mental well-being, spiritual connection, lifestyle adjustments, and continued learning. It's designed to help you organize your fertility journey with purpose and discipline. Whether you're just starting or looking to fine-tune your approach, this checklist will empower you with practical steps to take control of your fertility. So click the link in the description to get your free copy and take your first step toward a more aligned and empowered fertility journey. If you do sign up for the checklist, just know that you do need to confirm your subscription. So if you don't see that coming into your email inbox, check your spam folder. And so it's a two-step process, okay? Thanks for your patience about that. Second, I invite you to join my 5-day Magical Mama Challenge. It's a transformative experience where you'll learn how to connect with your body for guidance on your fertility journey. This challenge is designed to help you tap into your body's wisdom, awaken your inner guidance, and confidently navigate your path to motherhood. If you're looking to deepen your connection with your body and take control of your fertility in a supportive and empowering way, this challenge is for you. Sign up through the link in the description, and let's start this powerful journey together.